what's up guys, this is Sansworld and we are continuing the Let's Collab series. So I just opened up the project and one of the things I did is, first off, you guys like the triplet grid a lot better, so we're going to keep the triplet one and we're going to get rid of the one we had, which is the double one on the second part of it. So today I kind of wanted to work on the vocal for the drop, which I'm thinking of using this one, which is probably overused. I do know it's in a Danny Avila track though.
We are back.
So I kind of wanted to change it up.
We are back. We are back. We are back.
So we could probably use it like that. Just something for it to be there, you know? Okay, so since we only have sort of like it's like a 45-second or 30-second drop, I want to add some more stuff to the first drop. This is just stuff like that goes with the track, you know. It's not the center of attention, but it just adds a lot more grip, more width to it. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the generic ass what on the on the, I think it's on the offbeat. I'm gonna do that. I did have a pack. I think you can get this pack for free. It's called Who Chants and if you look up free chant or free hood chants, like most likely you will find it, and they sound like this. Oops. Now let's try putting those. Now the reason these work, Dioro did it for his track with Mac J, is because they increase the energy, more groove to it, and it's just like wah. I do have some latency, so I always have problems with getting it right on the grid the first times or so bear with me. I'm gonna change the look back to what I had it, which was disco. There we go. Can't even hear them that well, so I'm gonna Control J them, which consolidates them, and then I'm gonna boost the volume of them. That should be. I want it on the offbeat of every second and fourth bar, because on the first beat of the second and fourth beat, sorry, not bar but beat, there's the claps, so we don't want them interfering with claps. Okay, now we put the volume up. Alright, we're gonna put the sidechain on it. Compressor. You can sidechain however you please, it's just up to preference. To something more better, but I think I'm gonna leave it for now. It's a little bit off key, but to me everything sounds off key. right, so the other thing I like to do, and this is something that a lot of people do, I think of Alesso has done it and Mac J, is add a lead that's just and it just rises and rises. You don't want it to be that loud. You kind of want it to be back of everything that. But that instantly increases energy. Anything that's always pitching up, increases energy. Just the idea of, whenever something pitches up high, will just automatically faster, harder. So we're gonna open up silent 1, silent uno. We're gonna. Okay, I want to just get like a super saw. So I think what I want to do is like on the last bar here, up on this. Now this, I think this lead is supposed to be the Laura Rockstar track. Not the Laura, but Helena, I guess. Who knows? They're all the same to me, to be honest. It's like just girls who either have people for them or they helping them. Anyway. I want to increase the bend rate to 12. I'm gonna make it longer so that it just doesn't sound like that. Now we don't want this to be that like that noticeable in the track, so we need to do something to it. Go. Now I'm gonna add a glitch, so that's gonna be a gator from glitch 2. If you have Effectrix, it works as well. And all we want to add is a gator, which automatically turns it on and off. We're gonna smooth it out just a tiny bit more because I was at 5%, but other than that, it's about it. Smoothing out just makes it so that it's not so sudden, like the might be too fast. I don't want to add that much to the. So I think without the glitch would work best. That's a little bit of depth into it, but again, we don't want it to the point where it's gonna fight with everything else. So other than that, everything else sounds fine. We're gonna add this again to the part here before. so that's gonna be the outro. Now, the last thing we need to do before this video ends, we got 3 minutes, is add some variation to the melody that we have going. It repeats a lot, which is a good thing for melodies, because melodies are more catchy. They repeat a lot. Catchy melody levels. So the sign of a good melody is that when it's very repeatable, and it still sounds good, it doesn't, you know, get old. But we do have to add some variation to it. So I'm thinking every fourth bar or eighth bar, we are going to change the last 3 notes, or maybe the first 4, because this kind of resolutionizes the melody itself, because it goes back to the root note, which is G. So if I wanted, I think what I'm going to do is the first 4 bars, I'm going to change this so that it doesn't resolutionize, so we can have it back to be this. But since we don't want it to be that repetitive, we can kind of change it to something else. We gotta stick it around here, because then it just sounds too high. And there we have it. So whenever you make melodies, you don't want to get too high up in the scale or too low sometimes, because they just ruin the whole melody completely. As you guys saw, if I would have moved this to C, it sounds okay, it makes sense, but it doesn't sound good, because a melody isn't crazy where like, oh, a good melody needs to be on it all over the fucking scale. Now, a good melody will always have notes or a theme repeating. In this case, our melody does da 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 da, and that's the catchy part, da 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 da. And we have this other phase, which is a response to that. So this is a question: what the fuck are you doing? And then the other person's going, I'm on the fucking bathroom. What about you? Okay, my bad, or something. You know. Yeah, this works. So we can do that, and then we'll just have it like we had it before. All right, guys, we'll continue this series next time. Whoa, what?